Growing up in New York City was fascinating because you were always surrounded by some type of entertainment, run into entertainers on the street. But from a young age, I really wanted to work with audiovisual equipment. So I started tinkering on different pieces of equipment, like the 8mm, 16mm, slide projectors, and so on. And eventually, by the time I landed in high school, I was doing things like the Yiddish program. The Yiddish program ran 11 weeks of rehearsal, 11 weeks of shows. And then Stacy Lattisaw and Johnny Gill landed in our school to do a show. I had the opportunity to video that particular program, but Warner Brothers came and confiscated the video because of copyright. And I really wanted to go to college for it. But unfortunately, I couldn't afford that. So I ended up going in the military, served 20 years. And then when I got out, I was talking to the pastor of the church, and he said, "Hey, how would you and your wife like to become the church historians?" And I said, "What would that entail?" And he told me, basically, you're going to take video and you're going to take pictures and audio record different, sermons and classes. And so I said, sure. So as I started to get into it, I realized that my equipment was antiquated. The software was antiquated that I had. As a matter of fact, they couldn't communicate with each other. So I said, it's time for me to go back to school. And that's why I ended up in Full Sail University by the ability of using the 9/11 GI Bill. Recently, I've had the opportunity to actually do infomercial for a local company. And it's actually two local companies. And basically, they collaborated with each other. And I got my feet wet, signing a contract, and it was definitely something different. And so now this is new beginnings. I look forward to what's to come.